How's it going, everybody? It's your boy KIFS Crypto back in the house for another video, and the topic of today is none other than gold, right? You guys all know about gold. You know it's an asset class that is good during periods of inflation, during stagflation, terms that I will explain throughout this video, so don't even worry about it. But I have an interesting project here called Easygold, right, which also provides tremendous investment services in the actual world of gold, right, and precious metals, and silver, platinum, palladium, and all of these things, which you are able to check out if you head on over in the description down below. But in general, what I wanted to talk today about is the benefits of gold, how you can benefit from participating in this private sale that starts in 15 days as well, and just a few pieces of information and advantages of getting a crypto that's kind of backed by gold in this ecosystem, right? So if you enjoy the video, as always, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below with your favorite thoughts, and let's get into a little analysis of gold before we actually head on over into the Easygold token. So we're looking at the chart right now. We can see that we did rebound off the $1950 mark, but what we can see over the longer term is that gold tends to increase in value during difficult times, right? And what was a time, that happened, since 2018 and 2020 hit, right? March of 2020, where gold was already in sort of an upwards movement, where this whole pandemic hit. But after that, it was a period of a lot of just craziness, right? And what happened with prices of gold? Well, they increased, and currently gold has somehow been correcting. But over time, as gold becomes more scarce, and as it is an asset that is physical, it is an asset that cannot just be doubled in supply, it is going to hold its value over time. And what we're looking at right now is a very nice bottom that has appeared on gold around the 1640s type of area. And later on, we did make kind of a movement towards the upside, but we're now retracing. And what I can see the market doing at this point is moving down towards the $1,800 mark in the next few weeks, kind of perfect with this private sale going on in 15 days from now. So as gold actually comes down to a more affordable price, it may be a good time to actually snag a little bit for yourself, because I do expect it to keep moving up later on into the $2,000 mark. Now, you guys got to understand, I'm not a financial advisor, and anything you do invest in the market, in gold, in cryptocurrencies, or anything whatsoever, you should do your own due diligence before investing into it. But this is my overview of gold, sort of an unbiased opinion as a person who views the charts. But in general, it's just, speaking of the whole benefit of gold itself, right? During periods of stagflation, for example, where high inflation and economic stagnation is happening, which could be pretty much what's happening right now as a result of this entire pandemic, inflation basically drives prices up, but purchasing power goes down, and this is known as a period of stagflation. And what keeps its value during these periods? Well, physical assets, gold, diamonds, silver, things like that are palpable, right? They're touchable with the hands, right? And the Easygold token is actually the first security token that makes gold investing seamless, secure, and profitable through profit participation rights, and it is all going on through a token ecosystem. Now, there is a big bonus for early adopters. There is profit participation rights of up to 50%, and if you want to sign up for the private sale, you can do so very simply by pressing this button on the website, which will be linked down below. Now, this is an experienced company with a track record, and if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, you will see that these guys are certified. You will see that they are, giving you the opportunity to acquire gold to a purchase price of 19.99 euros completely anonymously from these people over here. It's flexible. They trust, the handling is very trustworthy, and 0% charges. So they're literally allowing you to invest in precious metals with no problem, right? So how the token actually works is, first of all, there is a selection process, and I do recommend you check them out on YouTube as well. Some pretty good info over there. But in general, when it comes to the selection, 100% of the proceedings collected will be dedicated towards acquisition of high quality raw gold directly from the producer, which will be then processed by the partner network of Easygold token into 999.9 gram gold bars, right? LBMA certified. Then these gold bars are then to be traded on the open market with margins of over 30%, a process that allows Easygold token to reinvest the profits and acquire even more gold and scale into the future. And at that point, these EASG token holders are paid profit sharing rights based on the net profit of Easygold, and the longer they're in possession of the tokens, the higher their profit percentage is. So Basically, if you decide to participate in the private sale, you're going to put in some money that's going to be used to buy gold. This gold is going to be melted from raw materials into materials traded on the market, or gold bars as you like to call it. And once they're traded on the market and once a profit is created, you will get a profit back for the money they actually put in for these guys to purchase gold. Now, could you do this on your own? Well, yes, you could, but you wouldn't get the same price, right? Because you're alone and you don't have a lot of this money bulked up together, right? You wouldn't have the same connections and you simply wouldn't make the same profit with just, 1 bar of gold. Or even if you bought 100 bars of gold, these guys are planning to buy 100,000 bars of gold, or the raw materials for them, which is obviously taking advantage of economies of scale and making it a little bit better of a solution. Now, there's a huge problem in the market in light of all of these recent geopolitical events, plus inflation levels spiking like crazy. Record high inflation is a big problem, and people often resort to gold as a solution, right? And it is, right? Because gold, from just about 2,500 USD per kilogram in 1975, 1 kilo of gold today is worth nearly $60,000, and it's an investment that just keeps going up in value over time because it is limited in supply, and it is a raw material as well. It is sort of a luxury good as well, but it does keep its value, which we all know, right? It's very sustainable. There are cycles that can be quite profitable, low entry barriers for investors, and high returns at low risk. So these are some of the advantages of Easygold right now, right? There's a high process efficiency where this LBMA certified gold that's created is top notch, right? These guys making the gold, processing the raw materials into actual gold are absolutely crazy, right? They're perfecting it to the utmost efficiency when it comes to creating these actual gold bars. Up to 50% profit participation. So anybody who holds their ESG tokens for 10 years, they get 50% of the profits. Investor security mechanisms. So by investing 100% of the funds in gold, they ensure a solid price floor for the security token itself, because gold is backing it up, right? Full transparency, where they offer a high level of security for the investors as well. The funds are locked in an escrow contract by an independent third party and are released only for the purposes of raw gold acquisition. Now, it is an experienced company as well, which was featured in some of the most renowned online media such as Bloomberg, Wall Street Online, Focus, and Wealth, and a track record of around 1,000 customers and successful operations over the past 2 years. And there's yet another investor security mechanism where they filter, they're also doing these sustainability standards, obviously, to keep up to standard and keep the whole operation sustainable into the future, where the filtering procedure, you just borax as a flux, right? I don't really understand this, but it purifies the gold, concentrates, and is among one of the most environmentally friendly ways of filtering pure gold from ores. The company itself was established in 2019, and they were featured pretty much everywhere, but shortly after, in December, they introduced the gold account product and managed to reach their break-even point just within a few months after incorporations. Now, what they're offering is anybody to enter and buy gold bars, physical ones, for as low as 10 euros as a joint investment mechanism. Now, you can check out the white paper, which I will leave down in the description below. A little bit more about the token. Its name is EASG, and basically it is an ERC 1400 standard. So this is one of the most upgraded Ethereum standards out there. 100% of the proceedings will be invested in the acquisition of raw gold, and the profit could go absolutely insane. So those of you who hold it for the next 10 years will reach 50% gold, this profit that you're able to actually get. So this is a little bit more about the profit participation. If you're only in for 1 year, you get 5%, 3 years, 15%, 5 years, 20%, 7 years, 35%, and 10 years, 50%, which basically accounts for the amount of cycles that are happening during that time, right? The longer you hold it in, the more cycles you're able to take advantage of, and the more higher price gold can actually reach during those times, right? The price of STO is €1. You can see the token supply and all this stuff. Pause the video if you want to learn more about that. But in general, there is the private sale, 125 million EASG for a price of 0.75 euros and a 25% bonus. Pre-sale, 150 million EASG, 0.9 euros and a 10% bonus, and the main sale, which you are able to get at €1 per piece. Now, the crowd sale, 38.9% and reserves 61.1%. When it comes to token distribution, the funds are fully going to gold acquisition, and as you can see, they are looking really far ahead into the future. March 2023 is the start of the private sale. pre-sale will be in June of this year, and August 2023 is the start of the main sale. April 2024, they're founding the first cycle foundation of a public stock company, an IPO on the OTC market in the USA. Initiation of the second operational cycle as well. December 2024, first dividend payout to investors and initiating the third cycle out there. And June 2025, gold production, high security warehouse, and company expansion with more than 50 employees out there. And these guys are going to be looking even further into the future. So you better get to know the team, check them all out, check out this entire website in the link down in the description below. Obviously, check out the private sale as well. It's going to happen in 15 days. Maybe I even remind you about it. And in general, if you want to learn more about the entire company, you can do so on the easygold24.com website. So that's pretty much it. Keep your eyes on gold. Let's see what happens in the market in the near future. I'm not going to analyze the market for you because that's not the idea of today's video, but if you want to learn more about this entire project, you can do so from the white paper, where there's pretty much everything you need to know. And I do recommend you check it out before investing because it is a pretty good way to do your own due diligence. So thanks for watching another video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below with your favorite thoughts and opinions. And lastly, I'm not a financial advisor, and you should do your own due diligence before investing into anything in the blockchain, crypto, or any gold or stock market or forex world out there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.